This is Alchemy Light Collective. We're building abundance through love, serves our community in a very deep way. Today I want to speak to you about the power of alchemy and the power of embracing the shadow self. I can speak from my own experience and say very clearly that meeting the shadow, embracing the shadow, integrating the shadow into our lives is powerful. And it's a potent ability to shape our experience and to be full and become full as people. Friedrich Nietzsche said, "The great epics of our lives are the points when we gain courage to rebaptize our badness as the best of us." Reclaiming, reshifting, reframing those disowned parts of us. The parts of us that society has said, this is bad. This is not normal. My mission to move forward is to claim every part of my experience and have it serve as a way to liberate. And we as male and female all have these shadow parts of us. And the male psyche, the male collective, is a little bit reserved when it comes to facing those parts of us head on. I want to share an experience with you. The parts of me that liberated over the last 24 months are this. Two really big ones that were energetic blocks for me, and I believe led me to this experience of connectedness and then this grand experience of embodying this source energy that took over my whole physiology. And there's two things. For me, I lost my father when I was a child of 8 months old, never had a chance to meet him personally. And through the experience of getting married and having in-laws come into my life really shaped me and helped me to understand this trauma inside of me of not having a father when I was a child, all the way up until the age of about 38, where my father-in-law held a mirror up to me and said, "Here you are, son." And it was powerful in that mirror being shown to me that this lack of father was something that I really, really had not dealt with. And I'm so grateful for my father-in-law because of that. There were a lot of tears that shed during the process of understanding that trauma and acceptance of my father-in-law into my life. So that was number one energetic block for me. The other energetic block was losing my best friend at a young age. His name was Derek De La Paz. I've spoke about him on past episodes or messages. And the losing and the loss of my best friend, I had held on to that trauma for about 17 years, and I began to speak this story of his life in a speech in Toastmasters called Paper Planes. We had this memory in elementary school where we were throwing paper planes through the hallway, and it just stuck in my mind, this memory. And so I wrote this speech, I spoke this speech to many, many people there was many tears that fell, and through this, speaking of that trauma, that loss, I was able to understand it, integrate it, just as I was the loss of my father, a full taking the shadow parts of me, putting them into the light, fully embodying the pain, trauma, feeling every bit of it, and then releasing this integrated trauma. For me, was this step into this true self of my own that I'm still shaping every day. It's a constant evolution. Alchemy is a way to do that. Alchemy is a way to take parts of us and integrate them. And I think we've all went through this over the last 10 months in these hermetic, sacred vessels where we're emerging out, hopefully over the next couple of months. And the liberation of that is upon us. I am very excited about that. So that is my message today. In this process of owning our traumas and our disowned parts of us, there's a potential to become liberated into more full versions of ourselves. Thank you.